A very warm good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, viewers. I'm Matthias Aufiku, news editor of the Namibian Sun newspaper. Welcome to another edition of the Evening Review Show. Well, tonight we speak politics. Of course, the ruling Swapo Party had its congress over the weekend, which ended on Monday with the announcement of the new leadership of the party. To discuss that tonight, we have in studio a party stalwart, Pendukeni Iivula-Ithana, also return to the party's central committee. Ma'am, welcome and good evening.
Good evening.
It's good to have you here. Yeah?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well, from the onset, I just want your overall view on how Congress went and how you make of all the events that took place since the start on Friday.
Yeah, Congress is a gathering of Swapo Party leaders delegated from various structures of the party. And as the population increases, so is the membership of the party does. And therefore, this time, we were around 777 delegates.
Yeah.
And to host such a large number of people at one place is not easy. And therefore, I expected the arrangement to have started long time before, so that by the time we get to Windhoek, things would be in place. But, you know, the issue that all the candidates, with the exception of the president, were, all, you know, the top three were all delegates, candidates, with the exception of the president, made things very, very difficult.
In which sense is that?
In the sense that these candidates had to canvass for support for themselves, but forgetting that they have an office again to prepare for the Congress. And the logistical arrangements for a Congress is not an easy task. You really have to have your things in place in good time. And therefore, I did not quite appreciate the fact that until the day of the opening of the Congress, the delegate list was still being verified. 3 days before the commencement of the Congress, some leaders were being sent back to go and correct the names of the delegate. Something that was supposed to have been done in good time. Yeah. Despite that, the hiccups of accommodation, the hiccups of this, that, and the other, we eventually commenced the proceedings. And we had substantial discussions of issues, but lucky enough, the system I had introduced in the party
during your time as SG,
during my time as SG, of the national policy conference, which I term a clearing process. It's where issues were deliberated and discussed with the view that by the time the Congress comes, such would have been finalized into resolutions. Therefore, discussions at the floor of Congress becomes much easier and manageable. So we went through that process, and we concluded which issues must face the next incoming Swapo Party leadership. So then we came to the election of the new leaders, the election process began. Yes.
Of course, you make your return to CC. Many thought you have gone into perhaps a political retirement. What drove you to make a return?
I'm a politician by, maybe by design. Let me put it that way. I know some people wanted my face off the political scene.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe if you ask them, they will tell you the story.
Yeah.
But, you know, I say this with pleasure. When I went to my village, where my house is, I received an exceptional reception. People kept referring to me as minister. I keep reminding them, I'm no longer minister. They're like, don't worry, the minister is always minister. Okay.
Yeah.
So, everywhere I went during that era, people kept, you know, referring to my past with the glory.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meme Ithana. No, look at what is happening now. No, we want you back there.
Yeah.
You know, you have done this, that, and the other. And truly, you cannot allow the party to go on like. We need you, the type of you, who know where this party has come from and what needs to be done. You cannot allow the party just to be taken off by people who do not even just understand what the policy, what the guidelines of this party stand for. And the party is taken as a ladder. I want to join Swapo, get this position, next time that position, the other time that position, and I'm done.
Yeah.
No, that is not.
During your time out of the structures, what did you make of the state of the party in general? And what were some of your biggest concerns?
You mean during our time?
During your time now, when you were on the sidelines, not in CC?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you had now time to really look from outside as to what's going on.
With magnifying glasses, I saw Swapo being driven to death.
But why would people who are in the structures who claim to love the party drive the party to death?
No, that is not true. Swapo today is taken as a ladder to get to personal glorification positions. And this is what the people in the rural area, not the rural areas, people in the country are saying. Yeah. People get into position to go and compete for tenders, to get such opportunity, to go and know how this one is done in order to benefit themselves. Yeah. The positions are being used to just to watch out to what is available. And that is not why we went to fight for the independence of this country. We were fighting for the livelihood of Namibians. The liberation, freedom, justice, democracy for all Namibian people, not certain individuals.
So where did this change? When did this change and how did it change? Does it then mean that the people who are allowed to come up the rest in the party were not well versed with the traditions of the party?
Yes, I agree with you. That is one big loophole that the party did not put up the machineries to scrutinize who is coming, where is he or she from, not to village, just politically speaking. How long have this person been there before this person is now squeezing out those who have been there in order to get a position? That we neglected so much, including myself, I think.
Because some viewers would then say, but Pendukeni has been there. What has she done to close these loopholes?
Truly, I was there. And I think we relaxed so much. We just thought the party was getting popular. And every time we received 100 there, 50 there, you know, in groups even. And I think these groups were not individually scrutinized. Some people came with completely different agendas. Some to destroy the party from within. Some to get a livelihood.
Yeah.
And some probably out of love of what Swapo was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's too late to save the party, or there's
It's
still room?
not too late. It's not too late, provided we speak the same language. Provided we sharpen our eyes to start realizing, to select from amongst the flood, which is fish, which is snake, which is crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah, if those machineries are put in place, then and sharpen the minds of the new people coming at all the level, at all the structures within the party. We have established a party school, which is lying dormant. The leadership at section, branch, district level ought to be trained through the party school, just to understand the background where we come from, the aims and objectives of the party. The ideology, although we are still struggling to find an appropriate ideology to guide the minds of the people.
Yeah.
We are not a typical capitalist country. Neither can we be a typical socialist country.
Yeah.
We must find our way of life where we do not squeeze out those who are gathering resources in an orderly and proper manner. We should not also allow poverty to destroy this country, because others are gathering, they are not even gathering, they are taking away from others in order to become who they want to become. We must walk that tightrope in order to make Namibia a society where everybody feels proud of being a Namibian and protected also.
Yeah.
Yeah. We cannot also use the party machinery to unduly squeeze out members just because we want to be seen to be powerful or whatever. This party, Swapo, that's just like a company where everybody who belongs in that company owns the same share.
Yeah.
Each one of us as Swapo Party members own a share equal to any other. And therefore there cannot be me, because I'm occupying a leadership position that the people gave me.
Yeah.
I trample upon everybody else down below my feet. No.
Yeah. Pendukeni, we head for a quick commercial break and we'll be back to continue this conversation. Well, to our viewers, we head for a quick break and we'll be back to continue this insightful conversation.
My.NA Property Show provides viewers with the best-in-class content, engaging interviews, as well as a showcase of the latest property-related products and services. The show is aimed at property enthusiasts, real estate agents, buyers, sellers, financial institutions, and developers. My.NA Properties is broadcast on NTV, 1UP2, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: the Republikein, Namibian Sun, Algemeine Zeitung, and Namibia Media Holdings. My.NA Properties focuses on property content and interviews, interior design tips and tricks, DIY shack, and more. For property-related news and advertising, contact my.na at synergy.com.na. My.NA Properties, more than just a roof over your head.
Well, welcome back from that short break. Madam Pendukeni, by acclamation, of course, President Hage Geingob has been given a second mandate to lead the party. What have you made of his time at the helm of the party so far?
Well, it's difficult to say because I've been away. Leadership is a very complex work. And he has not been working alone. He had a team up to now he has a team. Politburo members, no, the top 4, although the top 4 is not a constitutional structure of the party, but it's an implementing kind of, not implementing as such, it's sometimes a policy generating structure, because sometimes issues arise in between Politburo and Politburo, or Central Committee and Central Committee, and therefore the top 4 can converge immediately and look at the situation and offer a solution. Yeah. Then in between there are meetings of the Politburo, which constitutionally can meet every month. Central Committee meets once a year. And these institutions are supposed to be the driving force behind the party resolutions. For example, the resolutions we took at this Congress, they must be implemented to the latter. And if a resolution cannot be implemented, reasons must be offered. Why? And those institutions created by either practice or constitution to help the head to run the organization. So if the current president has not performed, it cannot just be said it's him alone. It's with the structure he's given, or he has given himself. That's that understanding. So I don't know. Cannot be the judge. The people are the judges themselves. Whether his administration is delivered or not, I cannot say. But the Central Committee before the Congress decided that this is what was going to be done. But I think, in as much that some people question such a procedure or such a process, I tend to support it. Because our Congress, the party Congress, does not coincide with the term of the president of the country. And should the president now be made to participate in an election, and elections normally are very divisive. I don't know how he would continue to still operate as a president of the country without being the president of the party, the ruling party, or the party in power. So that decision has at least protected the process from causing further divisions and so on. So according to the announcement yesterday, there is going to be an extraordinary Congress to elect the president of the party, which to me is constitutional. What was done by Comrade Pohamba was unconstitutional.
Was it the 2013 Oshakati handover?
Yes. There can never be something like that, ever. Even if he wanted Comrade Hage to take over from him, we could have done it differently. We could go to an extraordinary Congress with the view that Comrade Pohamba appeals to everybody to support him.
But his decision seemed to have been a collective one.
No. I oppose that decision in the Politburo. Not opposing it for the fact that I didn't want Comrade Hage to take over. But I oppose it because constitutionally, nobody had the power to hand over as an elective position to a person. I was just being constitutional. And where I did not have a gavel. You know, the gavel is a very heavy instrument.
But did you get support from your colleagues in Politburo at the time?
There was the late Comrade Kadenambo, may his soul rest in peace. Comrade Nahasangula, Comrade Helmut Angula, and who else? Jerry Ekanjo. And you saw what happened at the Congress. Retaliation, literal. Retaliation that you are opposing what we want to do, and therefore, this is what we give you.
So where is this spirit of retaliation coming from within the party and the struggle to unify after Congresses? Where is this coming from?
I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. But I think people have seen what that retaliatory action can cause to the party. Yes, because we are who we are because there are others. We are not we are individuals, but we are individuals because there are others who listen to us, who support us, who that's why we say Swapo has members, supporters, and sympathizers. There are those, and they sympathize with you when they see you are doing the right thing.
Yeah.
They support you if you are doing the right thing. Immediately you stop doing that, they sit back and say, "Oh, is this what it is?" Yeah. So retaliation is very destructive. And I have appealed that whoever a leader they are, I should be the last person to have been punished because of my position. Nobody in this party, Swapo, should ever be penalized because of a position they hold. Because we claim to be democratic party. We follow democratic processes to get to where we want to get, meaning all of us must one way or the other agree. But if you do something unconstitutional, me, Pendukeni Iivula-Ithana, will never, ever support you. Never, ever. So it happened. It's a history now. I've put it behind me, and we proceed to make Swapo a true democratic organization with the aim to bring the goods to all Namibians.
Do you think that punishment cost you your dream of one day leading the Swapo Party?
I think so. I think so. I was young, energetic, both the mind and the body. And I thought there were certain things I could run with the speed that I had, with the brain that I had at my prime age. This year I turned 70, and I looked at myself and I decided, no, it's no time for me to avail myself at this age to promise that I'm going to do this, that, and the other. The energy that I have left, it's really to look after myself and those around me. Because I never did it. I left this country when I was young. I returned in my adult age, and I did what I did, and I thought I had reached the pinnacle, of the party where I can now retire after I had done, certain things.
Do you think Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah is the right person to take the party forward? Considering the outcome of the elections?
She is my age mate. People are made different. Maybe what I consider to be my shortcomings now as I'm getting older, maybe that is not applicable to her. My worry is only the national elections. Because the cries that I had listened to very, very carefully were two. A woman and young person. I don't consider myself young anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, therefore I did not make myself available
Okay.
on that account.
Yeah.
A woman, yes, she is. She's a woman. Maybe with us helping, we'll be able to get there.
Yeah.
But at my age, there are certain things I cannot do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just lastly and very briefly, what has your relationship with Netumbo always been over the years? People have always seen you as this parallel dominant woman within the party. What has your relationship always been? Has it been a cordial relationship or just one for political convenience?
Where you know, Swapo, there is an expression that I have come to realize its meaning. Mochigondi hamkare and says in Bali. You know?
Yeah.
I have accepted the fact that we give her the opportunity to proceed.
Yeah.
But I wanted somebody younger than ourselves
Yeah.
to run with the situation now. But she has won the race, and I just congratulate her.
Yeah.
Wish her good luck.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, Pendukeni Iivula-Ithana, thank you very much for your time this evening,
most welcome.
and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, to our viewers, that's it from the Evening Review team tonight. See you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a pleasant evening.